Hey, GenderqueerChat, Joe here, and look at me, I'm a gross mess. However, I've been sick for 2 weeks, and I had like a chest infection for a week, and then just when I thought I was getting better, it turned into like the nastiest sinus infection, and yeah, so I've been home for what feels like days. But I'm in my backyard. It's a beautiful, beautiful September day. It's September 30th, and I had a bunch of grand plans for this video, but none of them are working out. It's already late afternoon, so I thought I'd just make it out here. I'm out of breath because I seem to get winded easily from this illness, and it's pretty sad. Okay, so the question this week was about the line between genderqueer and FTM, I believe. I wish I had a better explanation of it, but I will say this, that I watched all the videos this week, and that Quincy's and Zane Laura Gabriel's were both excellent. If you want to watch those two, I really felt like they summed up, because both Quincy and Zane Laura Gabriel felt like they both kind of encompassed both those roles, like somewhere on the trans spectrum and somewhere in the genderqueer world, whereas I don't feel trans at all, and I've never claimed to be FTM, and I've never really related to it, other than when I meet people who are FTM, I feel like a bit of a kindred spirit to them, but I am not one of them, right? Same with gay men. I feel a kindred spirit to gay men, but I'm not a gay man. Please excuse me, it's horrible. Do you like that I have I don't know if you can see, it's like a leather couch in my backyard. The previous tenants left it here, and we used to have it around the fire pit, and it's ghetto, and I don't even care. Actually, my friend said it would be more ghetto if we had like minivan seats in our backyard. And this is the only shade tree for around. Actually, I'll just give you a quick tour. I'm sure you've seen it before, but that was the soybean field, which just got plowed. That's the farmer's chicken farm. And those are my nearest neighbors. They are, and that's my house right there. There's the bonfire pit. So, and in the distance, I don't know if you can see, is a cornfield. That's somebody else's cornfield. That's not, mind you, this isn't even our soybean field. Somebody rents it. But I just rent an apartment in that house. So I get to reap the benefits of all this awesome space back here. If you're ever in Southern Ontario, man, I have a guest room. You're more than welcome to come visit. I tell you. Okay, so FTM, I think it's because I never felt that I was trans that I latched onto the word genderqueer so easily, because that so described me. Trans never described me. FTM never described me. I guess the T part of FTM, like somewhere from female to male, somewhere on that journey, I suppose I could wrap my brain around, but I never felt, that I had a gender dysphoria. I think, who was it? It was Zane Laura Gabriel who said in their video that genitalia was a big thing for them, and I get that. I get that when you really, really, really can't stand your sexual organs, that's a big problem with sexual identity, and that is not something I've ever had, right? So I don't like don't get me wrong, I don't like my genitalia, but I'm sure if I were a man, I wouldn't like it any better. Like, honestly, I don't think I would like a penis any more than I would like a vagina. I don't think the kinds of things that men have to deal with physically are well, they're probably less annoying, but they're probably more annoying in some ways. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, erections have to be annoying in public places, right? But I don't think anything can really trump the period. The period is pretty grim. Although, like with modern medicine, you can, like I take seasonal or whatever, so I only get it once every 3 or 4 months. I'm so sick. I thought I was better, but I'm really like, I have a sinus infection. I just wanted to soak up the September beauty, and I'm sorry, this video is going to suck. Oh, okay, because it's only like 4 minutes, and pretty much all I have to say on that. The other subject was Mac or PC, and I'm decidedly PC out of choice, believe it or not. I've used Macs in my life. I've never liked them. They are not intuitive to me. PC has always been intuitive to me. Maybe it's because I was raised on them. I went to school, I took computer science, and I am a computer technician by trade, and I work on PCs all day, every day as my life's work. So this is something, obviously I feel, that it's my comfort zone, seriously. Mac, I think the biggest annoyance for me when I first worked on a Mac, it was one of those iMacs, those big colorful bulbous all-in-ones that you held the monitor with your hand, but it was like included the hard drive. And I remember the keyboard. When you put your hands on the keyboard and the F and the J are your go-to And I'm just a touch typist, so I just know that instinctively, although I probably got that wrong because I'm not saying by. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And on the Mac, they were the middle finger was the bulb. The little bump was on the middle finger, and I just typed incorrectly every single time, and it was just enough to drive me crazy. Okay, I think Eli, I've left him. We're going to go find Eli. We'll just go for a little walk, and I will take you for a walk up to my house. Oh, this is the junk pit. See that? That's all like our firewood and stuff and some other abandoned couch. Yeah. I do love it out here, don't get me wrong. Wouldn't trade it for $1 million. Look at that skyline. And by skyline, I mean no skyline at all, right? A silo. Oh, our propane tanks. Where are they? Yes. The expensive way to heat, especially in Canada, but wouldn't be a country house if there wasn't an abandoned car. Previous tenant left somebody's car there. And let's find Eli. There he is. I was just cleaning out my trunk, so ignore all this junk, but Eli. He's deaf anyway. Eli. Hi, baby. And Stanley's in the window. Okay, that's it. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.